Zombies Ate My Neighbors was when we set out to make this game. It's really sort of in the vein of the old classic arcade games. You want to go through different levels and progress, and we wanted you to be earning points and extra lives. We wanted it to be fast action. You're always running around and shooting stuff. So in a lot of ways, the game was sort of an homage to all the classic arcade games that we had grown up with. This was our chance to have something at home that we could, if we were in the arcade, we would be pumping quarters into this thing to see how far it could go. It's a type of game that we succeed in doing that most people don't ever see the end of this game because it is so long. But that's what we wanted. We wanted to know that anytime I sat down, I can just play this game and go forever. So in many ways, it is an arcade game on a console. Zombies was really a passion project for me. As a game designer, you always have a bunch of different games that you want to make. This was a game that we had thought about a lot when working on other games. This concept of a kind of kids versus monsters adventure game with a lot of gameplay. We like games that would never end. Essentially, we wanted to play these games for hours. When we got the chance to build this game, we set out to build a tool set that would allow us to generate lots of levels very quickly. Hence the 56 levels in the game. Lots of hidden levels, tried to create as much variety as possible in the levels. One of our goals was to have the first 20 levels of the game.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, I understand.
It's going to be sort of themed after a type of...
I understand, thank you. I was only joking around a little bit anyway. I just wanted to see who actually cared. Thank you for stopping in for a second. It means a lot to me. I'll make sure I do the same for you if I get the opportunity.
When we started on
I'm just getting ready right now.
Really have a story.
I'm just getting ready, watching this little story and checking my phone. I'm not really going to play the game for like 5 minutes. And I might stop as soon as I get the first password. Because you've got to get passwords in this game. Once I get the first password, I may switch to a different game. I just want to see how far I could get.
It was a story of...
the furthest I ever made it was, I think, level 26.
Early on, when I was working on X-Wing, doing some UI work, I had access to a little scripting language to let me do some just graphical experiments. For us, we knew we wanted it to be a game about kids versus all sorts of monsters, so we had to get legal approval to see how far we could go with parodies of different monster movies. You'll see all the different levels are kind of parodies of famous monster movies. That was pretty much our starting point. We built about 36 levels of the game, and that was a pretty long experience. When we went out and signed a contract with Konami, it took a few months to get everything finalized, the legals aspect, and we had those months just sitting around, so we made about 20 more levels to the game. We added a few things that Konami wanted, like the Dr. Tongue finale and stuff. We hid away some extra little secret things, like there's a flamethrower hidden on one level of the game. So it was kind of a nice, relaxed pace. We had plenty of time to put in all the little extra things that we wanted to put into it. At the time we built Zombies, it was supposed to be a resource management game. You're kind of managing the resources of your squirt guns full of holy water and your crazy silverware that you throw at werewolves and all the different weapons that the kids are going to use to fight the monsters. If you really want to succeed in the game, you need to save those resources early on so that you'll have them later in the game, because we start to give you a lot less as you play forward. You also have to manage the resources of your neighbors. If you run out of neighbors, the game ends. And I don't think people had really been doing this sort of double resource management type game, and it was sort of a new experience for players. There's a lot of levels. I have to plan ahead. You'll see some people try to play the game keeping just one neighbor alive, which will allow them to complete the levels rather rapidly, but they're always kind of skirting the edge that if that last neighbor dies, the game ends for them. So there are a couple different ways you could play it. If you just want to get through the game, you could be very conservative with your weapons, try to keep all 10 neighbors alive. It'll take you much longer to finish the game, but you're more likely to reach the end. So I think that sort of resource management style games were kind of neat at that time and the different ways you could play it. We also try to give lots of little hidden things so that replays were quite fun. You'd always find another hidden level or hidden weapon. The greatest challenge we faced in Zombie development was probably keeping the game fresh. We really worked hard on like the first 20 levels of the game. We wanted kids just to think, oh, this game has always got something new in it that I've never seen before. We spent a lot of time testing it with kids. We tuned it so that we knew your first time player might only go through about 6, 7 levels. They'd see a lot of new stuff, and as they got better, they'd play and see more new levels. After about 20 levels in, you're going to start seeing repeating themes to the levels. But that first 20 levels is really important to get people excited about the game. Another aspect of the game that was a great challenge was we really wanted the game to be split screen when we first developed it. And when we couldn't achieve that on the Super Nintendo, we had to come up with a solution to the multiplayer gameplay, how to keep the two players stuck on the screen and they couldn't split apart but still keep it fun. Hence, you'll see a lot of places in the game where there's trampolines so people can bounce over walls. Some of the levels were designed to let players stretch that boundary as far as possible, but not get trapped, so they could both be running down separate hallways side by side. So the two-player aspect was a big challenge. I think we succeeded pretty well. No one really complained that they didn't have split screen. But if I had the ability to go back and do it again, or better hardware, I would have loved to make it split screen. This was my first chance to do an original game that I really wanted to do. So there was a lot of passion there, a lot of excitement. We had a small team. We were kind of an experimental project because we didn't have a publisher. LucasArts knew they wanted to be in the cartridge game development, but didn't know who was going to actually put this thing out. I was working with Dean Sharp, who was a great programmer, and Tony Shea, who did a lot of our AI stuff. And we all just sat around, played the game ourselves, always multiplayer, really hands-on, making sure that this is the fun game that we wanted to make. So for us, it was a very special moment. You don't get that chance to just do anything you want to do that often. I don't think we expected the game to be as well received as it was. We didn't have a publisher. When we had about 36 levels of the game done, and we had a boss that was like a giant spider that you fight. It wasn't a particularly great ending of the game. We went off to the Consumer Electronics Show, and we just put the game on the floor and just let people play it. And Dean and I stood in front of it all day and demoed it and showed people how it worked and mentioned that it didn't have a publisher. So various publishers just came by and they were really amazed to see the product, and were even more amazed that nobody was putting this product out. So that allowed LucasArts to kind of get a nice lineup of different publishers all wanting to offer money to put this game out. We eventually settled on Konami, and they were a great partner for that. They added some additional features and things they wanted to see, and we all respected Konami products quite a bit. It then went out and sold quite a lot more units than I expected. And I never expected it to become sort of this little cult hit that people still talk about years later.
I'm still here. I'm just watching this. I was also picking up my room for a second and watching a YouTube video.
Really two platforms for it. There was the
I had this game for the Super Nintendo.
Both of them had completely different limitations.
And this game is 2 players share play.
Though I think it had a better
or 2 players local play.
Restrictions on how many various objects could appear on a scan line of the TV set.
Or we could both play this game at the same time, or we could pass the controller back and forth.
We had that much more rush.
Everybody forgets that you don't need to buy a game. If I buy the game, all you gotta do is ask me to play it. Why would you spend $60 on a game? Oh, there's Gip or whatever. Say, Gip, 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 I'm having a stroke. Gip, 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 Gip.
People don't really realize that. They would just think, oh, you just port it right over.
That's my favorite thing to say to him. How you doing, Gip? The Gipmeister. Gippity, Gip, Gip, Gip.
I'm really surprised when I go places and see people have played Zombie Ate My Neighbors. I've had people sitting there like, oh, you made Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I was playing that when I was like 5 years old. I'm glad that it's been a special game to so many people. I really enjoyed making it. I hope that people enjoy playing it still.
Do 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 do. What the fuck happened? I'm starting from the beginning. Continue? I don't know. I don't know. I might have to start from this. How many lives do I got? Oh shit, yeah, I'm starting from the beginning. We're starting this one from the beginning. I need to go full screen in order to see. How do I fix that? Alright, yeah, because I need to see. I need to see. Oh, wrong button again. We gotta start from the beginning. And then I'd rather be the whore. I'll be the whore instead of the fucking whoever that is. I'd rather be Julie the whore. And I fucks with the whore right there, Julie. So I do fucks with that whore, Julie. Or my buddy the Gremlin, aka Savini Gremlin, my buddy, he told me that there's like a small percentage that if you go to this trash barrel, a fucking rocket launcher will pop out of it. And if you use that rocket launcher right here, there's a bunch of secret shit inside here. But I played this level right here 200 times. And out of 200 fucking rounds, no fucking fire launcher or rocket launcher or some shit that launches bombs never came out of this. I played this level 200 times and no fucking rocket launcher came out of this. But when my buddy Gremlin played it, he got a rocket launcher, went up here and unlocked all kinds of shit. But me, they won't let me do it. You know, cause it's me, they won't let me do it. Hold on a second. This is live, so anything could happen. That means I gotta take a quick piss. I gotta take a quick piss. I'll be back in a minute. Hold on. You hear the music? I don't even know if anybody's there. I don't even give a fuck really though. But I'm glad that my friends joined me. I wanted somebody to talk to, somebody to hang out with. You're always playing Destiny. Nobody don't even care about Destiny no more. It's Halloween. We want zombies eating the neighbors. We're ready for zombies eating people's neighbors. Share play, not Destiny. Come on. So my drunk neighbor plays Destiny. He's a weirdo. Destiny's alright though. That's one of the best free games. My friend got the disc of Destiny, or whatever the fuck it's called. Destiny, whatever that shit is. My friend got the disc of it. There's the rocket launcher. There's that fucking rocket launcher. Jeez. Zombito. It's the Zombito. Run from the Zombito, yo. Hey. Look at that dude. It looks like Joe Biden. Hey, boy Joe. We need as many weapons as we can on the early levels. Look at her. Stranger Things on them. Turning them all upside down. Stranger Things. With them little brats. The little brats from Stranger Things. Uh-oh, he's gonna get killed. How do I switch weapons? Oh God. This game got crazy music though. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There's Chucky. There's Chucky. So you got the zombie and the Chuck. There he is. Fucking burnt him up somehow with the holy water and the squirt gun. There's Chucky again. Whoa. Fuck. Shit, you don't have to fight him. You can run from him. You don't have to fight him. Get ready, here it comes. Watch this level. Level 4. Chainsaw has Mage Mayhem. I'll take a screenshot of that. Let me send that. And say the only person that watches him play is like if I had one fan and that fan added me to a group, I'd never leave the group that my fan was in. That's my fan. He added me to, yet the Japanese fucking dude, he don't care. And that's why we nuked them. You know that we nuked them 2 times because of the way they act? Yeah, Japan got nuked 2 times. Now we know why, because they act like that. There's Leatherface. I don't think you can kill him. Oh, fuck. I almost died. You only get 3 lives to complete the entire game. 56 levels. There's 56 levels, and you only... I better screenshot that. There's 56 levels. You only get 3 lives. And each time you die, you lose everything.
Very old game, emoji thinking face.
I bet you can't beat it though.
Like. Emoji thumbs up, medium likes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But the point I want to make is that I don't know anybody that ever beat this game. I don't know anybody that ever beat this game, even going back to the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. I know people that said they beat it. They don't have no video evidence of it. And so next time you ask somebody and they beat this game and they say yes,
I can beat it.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Send me a link to the video. Show me the platinum trophy. You never beat this game. Now, this game is almost unbeatable. You get 3 lives to beat 56 levels, and if you die, you lose everything. You just happen to see an easy level right now. Like I'm fighting my own clones. This game's almost unbeatable. Zombies ate the neighborhood. Zombies ate the neighbors, or whatever it's called. They ate everybody. One more guy. One more guy. Where is he? Or Savini, Tom Savini, the guy who made Savini Ash and Savini Jason. Any monster from a movie that he didn't make, the people that made it studied and trained underneath him. Like, for example, Pumpkinhead. If you look up Pumpkinhead monster from the Pumpkinhead movie, the people that made that learned everything they knew from Savini. So basically, every single monster that came out, Savini made it, or the people that made it were taught by him. So there you go. I'm waiting for Savini Leatherface. Fuck. Look at all these doors. Damn. Fuck. Fuck. Here goes the secret boss. Secret boss coming up. I don't know. Drink that. How do I drink it? Werewolf medicine. See, it's Dr. Frank. It's Frankenstein. Frankenstein, secret boss. Punch him. Hit him. Hit that motherfucker. Who's gonna, there you go. I was gonna say, who's gonna die first? Yeah, and the free man. Do 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 do. Oh fuck, werewolf medicine. Come on. Damn it. Alright, so we wound up beating the secret boss, and we got a free man, and a bunch of items. And if we get enough of those points, we get a trophy. 40 Feet of Terror. The Titanic Toddler. I might not be able to beat this. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna die. Come on, 4 more bullets. Oh. Come on, you fucker. Got him. Got him. That's one of the hardest monsters in the game. And I never died, and I got all my life. And I got the skeleton key.
I can beat any game.
Yeah, I know you can beat any game. All you gotta do is go to a certain website on your laptop, download a file onto a flash drive, and then you could be invincible. Yeah, I know you cheat. I know you cheat. I know that you go onto the file website and alter your PlayStation files.
Mode. Need drink. I can beat it.
So why don't you go into the PlayStation Store, buy the game, and prove it to me? Why don't you buy the game and then invite me to a share play on 2 players and prove it to me? 'Cause your words don't hold no weight. This ain't Evil Dead and I can't carry you through the game. 7 meals for 7 zombies.
Do the God mode link.
I'm smoking a fat ass blunt. Smoking a fatty, size of my pinky finger.
Listen. No.
I'm listening. You're getting me killed. Why you must want me to die. If it was up to you, I'd be dead right now. You like watching me die. I got 3 little points left on the top left. 3 little points left. Could I win or could I not win? Why can't I do this? Where are the survivors? I gotta rescue these people. So you really must not know much about video games then. This is the cheapest price that you could ever get this game for. Whatever that price was in the store, if you were to go buy a Super Nintendo, go see how much a Super Nintendo cost, and then go see how much the cartridge costs. Go buy the old cartridge then for $400. So you could buy the game for $20 in the store, in the PlayStation store, or you can go buy a $400 cartridge. I chose the $20 digital version over a $400 cartridge from 35 years ago. So you're wrong about the price. It's not too expensive. It's actually the cheapest form of the game. So really the only way to get it. There's nothing to hear on the game. Ain't nothing to hear on the game. It's just music. Ain't nothing to hear. You shouldn't be able to hear nothing. Only I go on mute right now. I'm going on mute. You shouldn't be able to hear nothing but the game. There's Leatherface right there. It's the creature from the Black Lagoon, Leatherface. I ain't gonna beat it. I try to tell you the game's unbeatable. There comes a point where you just can't beat it. Like, you get 3 lives. There's 56 levels. The math don't add up. 56 levels, 3 lives. The math don't add up. Ants. Ants. If you don't want no blue screen, then you gotta buy a PS5. Anytime that I go blue screen, that means that I'm paying attention to the viewer, so you should like it. If you see a blue screen, that means that the person who's streaming acknowledged you. Look, I'll do it again. Look, I acknowledge you. I acknowledge you. I'm acknowledging you right now.
Fix your life bars. Turn off your video in the background.
No, I'm watching something. In fact, I'm gonna do this now. Watch this.
Where doctors were trying to learn what was wrong with these people by inspecting their brains. The new hospital was an exorbitant facade designed to hide the bureaucratic rot being inflicted by the state within. But still, people talked. The tales coming out of Bethlehem were so barbaric and upsetting that the hospital began to be represented in the popular culture of the time, and is the very beginning of the subgenre within horror of the scary insane asylum. Charles Dickens references it early in his 1843 horror classic, A Christmas Carol, when Scrooge's nephew Fred is leaving his office after stopping by to wish him a happy Christmas. His nephew left the room without an angry word notwithstanding. He stopped at the outer door to bestow his greetings of the season on the clerk, who, cold as he was warmer than Scrooge, for he returned them cordially. "There's another fellow," muttered Scrooge, who overheard him. "My clerk with 15 shillings."
I'm a zombie. I got turned into a zombie.
WTF.
There's 3 survivors. I'm about to get a game over. So there's no way you're making it to level 56. You gotta keep putting in the passcode and just playing through it with 1 life. Like, once you use the passcode, you're only gonna have 1 life. So basically you got 1 life. I keep getting hit. Game over any second. I don't know how to bust through these. They make you waste your rockets. They killed the baby. They killed the poor little baby. I'm sending that image to the Game Over squad. Ah.
I will flag this game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, because there's two games. There's two games. This game right here, in order to get the platinum, you gotta beat this game. And this game is too hard to even play. This game right here, too hard to even play. That's one trophy. So I'm stuck? I'm stuck. When you're a ghost, you can't jump or nothing. That's fucked up. How do I get over there? I'm lost. Or the only way to beat this is by cheating.